before you click away from this one, I assure you, stick around. It's something special. Um, I read the comic book Emma and Violet, which is published by Europe Comics. Now, Europe Comics do a lot of art housey, drama-y, sort of indie comic books. That's sort of what they're known for. And this particular one was drawn by Lena Sayafum and Jerome Hammond. And it's weird. I don't know anything about the artist for this one, and you would think she'd be everywhere, but we'll get to that. Um, this is a slice of life comic about Emma and Violet, who are sisters. Now, Emma and Violet are, for their whole life, they've been struggling to live the life that their mother always dreamed that they would have. And it's a very unique comic. There's no bad guys or good guys, and there's no, overarching sort of, you know, traditional arcs here. This is a pure slice of life comic, and anyone out there knows this is my favorite genre. Um, this is a very intricate comic. And I'm only going to show you panels from the first comic because if you're going to read this, this is all about journey, not destination. So you have to be all in on that journey. Now, with that being said, before we talk about story elements or anything like that, I just want to acknowledge the absolutely fantastic art in this comic. And the art makes everything in this comic. Every single panel looks like a still from a much more expensive animated movie. It's so absolutely stunning and beautiful to look at. It's just, I cannot critique the art in this at all. There's nothing negative to say, and that is incredible. Now, this is a story about two sisters, and it's two sisters who, for, lack of a better word, are dancing through life. Emma is the older sister, Violet is the younger sister, and they've been encouraged to be dancers their whole life and get into this prestigious school. And Emma, being the oldest sister, she's Violet's always sort of looked up to her, and they've always been there together, right? So it's sort of heartbreaking for them when Violet gets into the prestigious ballet school and Emma does not. And this is where the conflict comes in. Emma has to sort of go on this journey of self-discovery and find out who she is and find out what she's passionate about and where she wants to go and who she wants to go there with. And meanwhile, Violet needs to learn and choose who she wants to be, but also navigate a world away from home and away from her big sister who's been there for her forever in this prestigious school where everyone's out for each other. And it's much more complex than that. Emma's and Violet's mother is sort of pushing them into these things, and their father is sort of looking from the outskirts and trying to hold everything together. So there's drama between the parents and the kids and what the kids are doing and kids with the other kids. And there's, boyfriends and all that sort of teenage wishy-washy, that hurricane that we've all experienced. And it's a very beautiful thing reading this because it washes you over with that wave of nostalgia of all those silly feelings and insecurities and mistakes and memories that we all have as teenagers. They're just you know what I mean. It's one of those things that is very hard to describe, but this book has it. And then as you get older, from an adult point of view, looking into watching these kids and mum and dad sort of try and navigate them through this and be supportive and try and do what's right for them and help each other out as well. As a parent, and I'm not a parent, but I can imagine like looking through the veils of a parent, this comic also tugs at your heartstrings as well. It's just something really special. It's really, really special. the relationship between all the characters feels so natural. And the artwork complements it so well that everything just has this flow to it and this grace to it. And I mean, the artwork really sets the tone for the writing and for the feel of this comic. This is a comic with grace and with elegance to it. It handles it's soft, it's sensitive, and it handles the journey with such maturity, and sort of, you know, weathered eyes into this, like with experience, that you just can't help but be wrapped up into it. It's one of those things where once you pick it up, you don't want to put it down. And unfortunately, that's the fatal flaw of Emma and Violet. You see, this is not a English comic, it's French. And it's 5 issues long. Very long issues, I should mention, but 5 issues long. And only 3 of them were ever translated into English. So, and I can't even find issue 4 and 5 anywhere in French. It had a very limited publishing run. And so it ends on a cliffhanger, and that was years ago, 2018. So I doubt we'll ever know the ending to this story unless we can find this. And if you've got issues 4 and 5, hit me up. I need them. I need to know where this goes. It's still worth a read. It's a very good lesson in character writing and emotive writing and emotive art. And it's one of those things where any writer, no matter who you are, could take something from this and incorporate it and learn from it in your own writing and really level up that writing. So if you're a budding author or comic book writer, check this out as well. I know you're going to be frustrated like I am at the ending, but it's still worth it for the journey. Now, with that all being said, if you want more reviews or opinion pieces or videos from me, like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, do all that stuff. It tells YouTube that people want more of me, and then more of me pops up, and then you all get to yell at my absurd opinions. But with that being said, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.